Good morning, everybody. I got some early work to get done, which is pretty common for me. Got a couple sales calls, and then I got to catch up with a couple clients. Yeah, so it's about 5:51 in the morning. What I like to do when I first wake up, which I did before I started this video, basically what I do is I go in my phone, my notes section, and I say 3 to 5 things I want to succeed for this day. So I got a couple goals for today. I want to close a couple of new online clients for our online coaching business. And the second thing was to have a great leg workout at 9 a.m. today with my buddy Charlie. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. And then my last goal is to make a beautiful dinner for my fiance and my videographer Sam. And you know you gotta do a physique check in the morning, you know what I mean? This is where I'm currently standing. I haven't weighed myself in a long time, but I'm gonna guess about just over 240, between 240 and 245. One of my goals when we started quarantine was to start really working on my conditioning and lean down a bit. So this is where I've been able to maintain. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been eating in order to kind of maintain the shape. I'm really happy with how my legs have progressed with a lot of squatting over the last few months. But yeah, so you get to see my leg day today. Without further ado, let's get this day. Alright, so it is breakfast time, which is my favorite meal of the day. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys what I eat almost every day for my breakfast. I'm gonna make like a little egg whites with full egg omelet with a side of rice. So that's what I eat almost every morning. Alright, so for my carb source for my breakfast, I have leg day. So I actually go with brown rice, a little bit faster digesting, a little bit easier to get through, so I just kind of level off 1 cup. So now this is cooked a little bit, it has a base. These are pretty much sauteed through, so what I'm gonna do is take this, pour it on top here. So we got some semi-complex carbs, we got our very simple carbs, and then we got our protein and veg. Let's see if this all fits on this plate. Ready for the workout now. So I got my Nobles on, which are kind of CrossFit shoes technically, but I like them because they're flat bottom for a leg day. So got some shorts on, got my sleeveless, I'm ready to go. Let's hit it. A special delivery for you.
Ooh, sliced and all.
So guys, this is Charlie, my good friend. He's gonna be doing legs with me today, so he always soldiers up and does a great job, so.
Try my best.
Obviously, being COVID, we had to make do. We built out our own garage gym. For a while, it was just like bands, a couple dumbbells, no bench, no cables. Definitely made a lot of progress even in that time, but super excited about what we have set up now. We've got cables now, we got a full squat rack, but it was a lot of just like kind of piecemealing it together over time just because there's so much out of stock and it was a little bit of a struggle, but it just goes to show like you can make do with whatever you have, and now we've got a really great setup. This what we're doing is we're just getting some warm-up sets, opening up the hips, opening up the glutes, hamstrings, getting just like comfortable in that deep squat. So what I like to do is I'll just get a nice light weight, hop under the bar, and what I do is just like kind of sit in that squat. Let's get a little bit saucy at 315 for tempo to ask the grass depth. You can tell I'm like still a little winded from my last set. Squats are so aerobic, it's such a full body exercise, so definitely have to like mentally and physically prepare yourself for legs. Keep pushing yourself set after set. Keep the form correct, because if you start slipping on form on heavier squats, it's gonna be a problem.
Champagne Perrier, finish friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. You doing me?
Usually this is a team effort, but
I thought Charlie had already done changed the weights on both sides, but he hadn't, and then I sat down, and then it's too hard to get back up to help him.
this is not my guy.
Weights feeling super heavy today. I ate way too big of a meal close to my workout. So if you really think that everybody that you follow on Instagram has great workouts every single time, not true. It's just about how you adapt, persevere through those workouts. So I'm just gonna mentally buck up right now and see how 405 is feeling today. So heavy today. So we're dropping the weight back down. We're gonna hit time under tension set. A minute of reps, nice and easy, is our grueling sets, but they're a little different modality than the way you would feel with the heavier weight. Yeah, it's crazy that I've turned fitness into something I do for a career. Used to work in finance, but it wasn't really my gig sitting behind a desk. So being able to do this, work with awesome people like Charlie, very happy about it.
Champagne Perrier, finish friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers, I can deep, bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat.
All right, we're gonna get a little more functional with this last exercise. I'm gonna do this overhead single arm kettlebell walking lunge. So this is a great movement because it forces you to keep the body upright here, put it in a little cradle all the way over, stick that kind of arm right next to your ear, and then what you want to do is other arm out for balance, and we're just going to walking lunge all the way to the car and back.
I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, that new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa.
I think we've got a little bit of peeping time on our workout. She always wants to be part of the action. All right, so this is one of the most delicious things I do all day. Right post-workout, I'm exhausted, so it's great to be able to have one of my favorite things, which is a shake. So I started off with some ice cubes, frozen berries. I've got unsweetened almond milk. I like to go, this Dimetized is known as really high quality protein powder. Isolate is what you're looking for. I have the Cocoa Pebbles flavor here because I'm a child. I love cinnamon, so I put it on anything sweet. I'm gonna take a little bit of this powdered almond butter, so it's very low in fat. You can see I sweat a lot, so it's good to get a little bit of that pink Himalayan back in my system. There's a little bit of stevia extract. I'm depleted, I'm shaky. That leg workout didn't go exactly as well as I planned it, but hey, you're always gonna have good days and bad days, so I'm just excited for this now. So you can tell it's pretty thick. Delicious, so refreshing. As you know, as you probably saw from my breakfast, I eat a lot of food. So does Alina, so next stop we're gonna go to Trader Joe's and get my weekly grocery run, which ends up being absurdly expensive. So I'm not looking forward to this, but let's do it. I do have a C63 AMG Mercedes. It was kind of a dream car when I was growing up. I'd watch a show called Top Gear. It's big in the UK, and they would always be comparing like the AMG Mercedes to the M3s, and it was kind of a dream car of mine since I was like 12, 13 years old. And so when it became feasible for me to get one when I was in my 20s, I was like, you know what? Let's go for it, and I absolutely love this car. I miss driving stick shift. My last car was a Shelby, which was stick shift, but this car is awesome. It's got the paddles, and it literally flies. That was 60 right there. The least fun part of this process actually for me is trying to figure out how to get all of this. So I agree, Bluey, this is the worst, into that. So it's a lot of like Tetris, things stacking on top of one another. Oh. All right guys, so now it is work time. In front of my laptop, I've got 5 hours of calls with consultants, sales calls, current clients. So yeah, I would just tell you guys, if you guys want to start your own business, be ready to hustle, be ready to grind. This isn't easy. If you think that you're gonna like figure out a way to make $100,000, $500,000, $1 million running your own business and think you're just gonna cruise and somebody's gonna give you all the tools, no, it's not how it works. You really have to hustle, grind. You'll just have to pivot when things aren't going well. So it is what it is. So this is my next 5 hours. I don't love sitting behind a laptop, but I love watching our clients progress. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help them get to where they wanna be. So I'm actually gonna stop incrementally if I do get 5-10 minute breaks. I have some meals ready for myself in the fridge, so I'll kind of show you guys what I put together for my next 2 meals, my 2 little lunch meals at 2 and 4. And so I'll pop back onto my phone, selfie style, and show you guys what I make. So I have a small break right now. It's about 1:45, just finished up a call. So I'm gonna get a quick lunch in. And then also I got this awesome seasoning, pumpkin pie spice. So I'm amped about that. And I'm gonna have a nice little lunch with my Linny over there. I put some sunflower seed butter on top of my sweet potatoes. We got chicken breast, some broccolini. So this is one of my favorite little combos here, but try it out. See what the verdict is of the pumpkin pie spice. That is so good. Honestly, highly recommend. Fire. Definitely a fire moment.
And ice.
I'll just fire. All right, guys, we are back. I got all my work done. So this is my favorite part of the day. It's where I take my dogs to go to the park. We do a ton of loops around there, walk them for a few miles. Ask me, you excited, baby? Oh, I think she's excited. You wanna go to the park? What are you so excited for? Alright, so we are here at Pan Pacific Park. It's one of my favorite places. It's this huge park right over by the Grove in LA. And it's got a really good walking path. And there's a ton of dogs off leash, so our dogs love it. They run and chase squirrels, and they never catch any, but they still chase them every single time. But this is where we kind of decompress, get off our phones, and just, that's until Alina said she brought her phone, but.
Oh my God, beautiful. Oh, I got you. Have Lily say hi to the camera.
So sweet.
She hates it. She hates every moment of this. She's like, put me down, guys.
I wanna go play.
There's squirrels to chase. These don't shock them. They're friendly dog beepers because they're bad dogs.
They're bad. They're so bad. So you know what I was saying about the no phones on our walk rule?
I never bring it except for today.
She never brings it. So she's gonna go for a handstand walk here.
Oh, that was pretty pathetic. Oh, that was pretty pathetic too. My shoulders are burnt out. Sorry, Coach K, I'm letting you down right now. You know, I'll do better next time. How about Eric tries his handstands?
Alright, here we go. I'm probably gonna go all the way over the top. Look out, girls.
What was that, a donkey kick?
Donkey kick.
So bad, he's so bad. Eric's a big man. He doesn't have a lot of mobility.
That's probably the sickest thing I've ever done in my life right there, that third attempt. So that was a really fun time, but you can see why it's like so nice to decompress, just come out here. It's a beautiful evening, just chat, try to do handstands, which went so terribly. And yeah, just enjoy the night. So if you guys can have an opportunity to do this, like decompress, be off your phone, and just like relax and enjoy like an evening, definitely do so. I would highly recommend it. As promised, it is dinner time. I'm going to make Sam and Alina dinner. So what I'm gonna do is make some curry, yellow curry over rice cauliflower. So I got my pans already pretty hot. So as you can see, this is why we go through so much food. This is literally what's being used for just this meal. I'll start this off with some cherry, tomatoes, a little bit of minced garlic. Did I take the sticker off that? I think I did. I don't want to make Sam dinner for the first time and have a sticker in his food. Definitely got your micros in with the sticker too. Pink Himalayan as always. Onion, salt, pumpkin pie spice. I'm just kidding, no pumpkin pie spice. It's chili seasoning, and then this curry powder. So that's the stack right there. I season intuitively. I don't go off recipes or anything. I'm just like, oh, this will be good in it. This will be good in it. So, the sticker isn't there. I have to find the other one now. I told you I forgot the sticker and then I literally did it on the next pepper. That's embarrassing. If you guys haven't tried this seasoning, it's freaking fire. Everything but the bagel. It's basically everything you find in everything bagel in a seasoning. So it's like the most discount whack cooking show you've ever seen. Curry powder. At least we got here, it's still legitimate. This is some real deal curry powder too. I bought this on Amazon from the source. From Jeff Bezos. Bang. This is like my 60th time making this, so some things have worked and some things haven't, but now we're here. Once you get it all kind of cooking together, all these flavors are gonna mix together, congeal, and I'm gonna let this kind of cook down a little bit. I'll check back with you guys in 5-10 minutes when it's all done.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel where we're just throwing in the blender basically. Today, we're making a smoothie. Of course, everything is weighed on a scale, on a food scale, so your macros hit to the gram, y'all. Do grams, not ounces. BPI, standing that. We need some milk, some ice, you know, a little bit of nut butter, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make yourself a smoothie. Today, we're gonna need 48 grams of sunflower seed butter. Boom, 48 grams, 49, pish posh. We need 450 grams.
I said to the gram, what do you mean?
Shut up, Eric. 450 grams of almond beverage. Trader Joe's plug. Bam! I'll take 1 gram over versus 3 grams under. Then you just add some ice, but not too much, not too little, Eric, right?
Never too little ice.
Not cubed. Crushed ice is better. I need the top. I need a top. Where's the top? 1 second. Hey, do you remember what we had planned at 7:15?
I know.
That you wanted to be on the phone with your mama?
Because you all called and we were talking about.
Are you a professional? Now I have to go. I have a haircut appointment at 8:15.
Why is your haircut so late?
Because, girl, that's all Tro had available, so I'm about to go get this wig together. Let me show y'all what this wig looking like. This is called a do-rag for my Caucasians. No, you can't wear it. We don't do extra dishes. Tune in next time to Eric's YouTube channel whenever I make my cameo to learn how to make something else. I don't know, maybe some mac and cheese, some cornbread, a little something like that. We don't know what we're gonna be making, but it's gonna be good. And your boyfriend's gonna thank me, or your dad. Back to Eric.
Or your dad. Back to the planned programming. So what we got here is our finished curry. We got let it cook down a little bit so it's a little thicker. Looks delicious. So what I did was I put the cauliflower rice down and then put a little bit of goat cheese on the meanest portion, which is always the biggest.
I eat a lot.
So I got some pre-made chicken that I made. I get some protein. Everybody gets some protein. All right. I'm gonna take the camera from Sam. Hope to not drop it.
Here you get a lighter.
Oh, you want a little candle action? It's all high maintenance.
I was gonna ask you to put it in the.
Good?
9 out of 10.
Wow, 9 out of 10. I love it. We'll work for a 10 out of 10. What do you think?
I always give it a 10 out of 10. As long as you make food for me, I'm happy. I'm good.
What is it?
10.
10?
Solid.
10, 9 out of 10. So I got like a 9.5. I'm definitely gonna give myself a 10. So I'll take a 10 out of 10.
Can a day in the life be you replacing the water gallon?
I make dinner and they can't even replace the water gallon. All right, on this episode of Cooking with Meatheads. Last meal of the day is my protein mash. It's so good. So we're gonna start with Laughing Cow cheese. I'm telling you right now, looks a little weird, but I've had so many people, non-fitness people who don't care about any of this stuff, try this and they're like, okay, that's bomb. I have 2% low-fat Greek yogurt. I got some casein protein, cookies and cream, ON. Then I've got my ISO 100 birthday cake flavor, fire. About a half scoop of that, quarter scoop. I've got my White Girl pumpkin pie spice that I've used like 3 times today. I love it. It's too good. Whip it real good. All right, now I'm gonna take fully frozen blueberries and drop them in. The frozen blueberries in there, so that's already starting to freeze the other mixture that's around it. Now I'm gonna take my sunflower seed butter that I love. I can drizzle it. All right, here we go.
My mom's gonna see this. She's like, Sam's eating blueberries?
What do you hate about blueberries? It should be tried for treason. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Let it cool down a little bit more. Let it get fully frozen. And then I'll be ready to nom out while I watch some shows. So that's a day in the life. It is time to go watch some shows. So what are we watching tonight?
Teenage Bounty Hunters.
Teenage
if you
Bounty
haven't seen
Hunters.
it, it's really good.
It's a bomb show. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out on Netflix. But that is it for me. I hope you guys love the day in life. Remember to go comment, like, subscribe to the page, and comment with anything you guys want to see me do next. But without further ado, have a good one.
Good night, guys.